Welcome back to Football Manager 2024 Surviving Luton. So not much has changed from the ending of the last episode. We only ended up playing the Bournemouth game. We ended up winning 4-1. As you can see, it was a pretty dominant performance. Azun scored in the 11th minute before they tied it up with Traore, and then Pedrola, Nipin, and Pedrola again end up doing it. As you can see, most of our players end up rating very well in this game, and Diamande even featured just a little bit. But overall, we did pretty good. Even Palmer had an opportunity, but he didn't quite. He ended up scoring. He just ended up making the assist there. So we'll end up jumping to the Ren game, and let's see if we can manage to actually get a result here. We're going to go with most of the original players that we end up getting. Capril in goal, Carlos, Chirodia, Diamande, and Malanka. We have Samu and Nipin are going to start for us as mid, and then Astanis, Almeida, and Luca are going to get the nod up front. We probably will feature. Maybe we'll give Tati a chance if we end up going ahead early. We're going to try and get as much rotation as possible just because there's so much congestion in terms of our schedule that it's going to be very difficult to continue this form. Even though we've gotten some ties, we've won 1-0. We've also lost 1-0. So we just got to put our best foot forward, and I think that we can probably come up with the result in this game. This is probably one of their easier games that we should have. They're currently in 18th place, so win here would probably solidify us at the top. I think if we win our next two games, we should be able to get promoted in this group stage, no problem. But a loss here is definitely going to make things much more difficult because we do have the two other games that are going to be much more difficult to survive, I guess, especially Arsenal and AC Milan. Even though we do play Arsenal, we do have a decent record against them as of right now in the league. We didn't start off that way, and Arsenal can always cause problems. They managed to end up beating Liverpool one of the games, and we should just count ourselves lucky that they haven't turned up to play us like that. Even Arsenal's in 17th place, so they're definitely going to be fighting for it. A lot of the teams that we're going to play are below us, so I mean, this is definitely one of the ones that we want to win, especially at home too. Losing a home match like this would be pretty devastating, and so far it doesn't look like we're really commanding anything. I didn't know that Ren was actually this good. Somehow, that looks like an own goal though. Somehow we're down, and I am not happy about that. Monaco's also up 1-0. And we haven't even taken a shot on, so we've literally just let them in this game, and now we're going to have to overcome a 1-0 deficit. That's just disappointing all around. We've done it before, though. And, I mean, I do hate teams that concede early and then have to overcome those losses or those deficits. But I don't know. It always shocks me anytime that a team's up 2-0 also, and they end up losing that game or even tying that game. Being up 2-0, you should definitely be able to hold that lead. But at least we're now starting to turn it on, but we had to yell at them for that to happen. So, I mean, kind of disappointing there. Still no chance here. We dropped down to 22nd though, and a loss here would be absolutely devastating for our chances. And we're at home. My God. Nipin now with the chance to Romero. Back to Nipin. Oh my God, he just terrible first touch there. Romero now gets the chance on it. At least we're now starting to play well. But Stanis is going to have to get subbed at some point. He might have been one of those guys that shouldn't have probably started. Malanka, oh my God, just terrible passes. Malanka even asked for more playing time, but when I see crap like that, there's no way that I want to see him play. Just terrible passing like that. Nipin can't even clear it. I thought this guy was a wonder kid. The only wonder about him is why he can't get a pass together. Or a first touch. And we're just letting this team run away with us. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. We're going to go for a more positive approach here. Might even change our instruction. We're not going to obviously... Let's dictate tempo here. At this point, I don't care about any other games. Champions League is the one thing that we need to win to be able to kind of complete this whole cycle. And I guess this and Super Cup, I think. So Stannis now with it. Running down the inside. Almeida now with it. Sure he's not offside. So now we're starting to turn it on. But again, like I said, Stannis is still going to come off. His rating's not too high, but he's going to score now. Just watch. Inches. Okay. Trying to prove me wrong, I guess. But still, four shots. Now we got at least the 3 on target. They only have the 1, and their XG is much higher than us. So it just means that the quality of our shots aren't there. And even their goal wasn't very nice, so I don't even understand how their XG is higher than ours. Now Luka ends up getting it. Let's see if he can do something. Nipin now with it. To Bazard. It's good passing, though, at least. We end up getting a corner, but it doesn't look like that was really that threatening. Inter up 2-0. Almeida crosses it in. Man, nothing. 2-1 Barcelona against PSG. Barcelona now moves up to a spot. That loss is definitely going to haunt us. I think even the first loss that we end up having against Juventus is definitely gonna haunt us for sure. Good passing play between the two. Nice cross. Nipin now can prove me wrong and get a pass together. Milanka now with it also could prove me wrong. Carlos now with it. Good shot for Carlos. And we end up leveling. At least we level, but still, it took a while. And we at least get level before half. Nipin to Milanka. And good thing neither one of them shot. Finding Carlos here, and then Carlos just one-times it. Bottom corner. Nothing he could do about it. And at least it's level. I wonder if they're going to... XG, they're still ahead of us, though. Despite only having that one shot, that wasn't really a shot. It just looked like it fumbled in. So 42nd minute, an interception there now. Get them on the counter. We end up losing it again. How do you... I don't understand how you lose it like that. We end up getting it back just the same. Bazar now with a chance. Let's see, someone... Oh my god, he gets fouled, but still gets it. And then crosses it to no one. The situational awareness is pretty terrible for him. Now Nipin, Bazar now gets a chance. Still can't. It's a free kick because he's offside because he is an absolute turd. I'm going to be really excited to get a new striker because most of our strikers aren't as dominant. At least our XG is now ahead of theirs. But I think everyone no, we're going to change that up. We're not going to listen to the assistant coach there. And then Astanis is going to have to come off. How is he a 7 though? I haven't seen him do anything. Diamande now with it. At least we end up getting the ball back. Does put us up to 14th place, but that is not good enough for us. Probably end up doing some change at some point, but maybe even a change in tactic. We might even change formation at this point. Stannis now with it. Find someone. I don't know why Bazar would even attempt that, but he does. We get a corner though. Tied 2-2 with Barcelona. Jesus. Like I said, those are going to haunt us. Milanka ends up getting ahead to it. Get another corner kick. And at least we're starting early in the second. I'm okay with this. Almeida now to Stannis, to Milanka. Milanka shoots, but it was a decent shot and it got stopped. His rating's actually 7.2 now. So maybe you don't want to change him off just in spite. Capriel now with it, but I think his rating's higher because of the assist. I don't think it has anything to do with anything else that he's doing. Stannis is going to have to come off. We're going to do that sub now. No, we shouldn't do it during a highlight, but yeah, Echeverry's going to come in. And Nipin needs to come off as well. So Nipin's going to come off for Lazar. Those are the two important changes that we're going to do. Diamande with it to Nipin, the guy that's going to get subbed. To Romero now. To Almeida. To Nipin. To Milanka. Now, we're not really getting anything going. It looks like we're going to go the other side here. Finds Astanis, who's definitely tired. And Astanis somehow gets the ball and gets a shot off, but he's going to get subbed right now, though. So that's the end of that highlight. We are winning in XG 1.65, but that doesn't really matter. Possession-wise, we're also doing it as well. So we're going to end up demanding more here. We're going to go more of an attacking because they haven't really been testing us that much. Bazar I'm going to take off because he's been bothering me. So that's going to be one of them. Romero's also. Guess we're going to put Palmer in for him. And then we still have one sub at the end that we'll do. Which will either, if we're up, it'll either be a prospect or it'll be something to kind of add to it. But we are going attacking mindset. And that's still nothing. Palmer now with it. Let's see if he can cross it in for us. He does to Eshveri. Can't quite get to it. But he ends up getting the ball back. Now Palmer now to Gelhardt. Oh my god, so close. Gelhardt should have been able to finish that though. Inter up 5-1. Jesus, that's just an absolute nightmare. Malanka gets to it, but gets turned away for a corner. Didn't look like it was going in though. And the highlight still continues. Lazar now with it. And that's the end. It doesn't even finish the highlight because nothing was happening. 11 shots on target. We're going to go very attacking. And let's kind of, I think we might want to change it up. Gelhardt is injured. You gotta be kidding me here. Okay. I think we can kind of get away with this here. I think our next change might be. I'm not exactly sure. I think it should be something like this, and I think Lazar should come in here. We might want to put in Dielzo, yeah, that should be fine. Kurodia, no. Yeah, I think we're going to want to take out Almeida, though. I might want to actually leave it like that. You know what, I'll just put in Castellano. Give him a chance here. Let's see what Gelhardt's best one is, I guess, advanced. And his is advanced as well. We'll just put him deep lying, and we'll put him as attacking. And let's just hope that something ends up happening with this. We do get the ball in attacking position here. Sammy now with it. Tati gets a chance. Gets turned away. At least he's making an immediate impact. Gelhardt doesn't look like he's that tired, so it shouldn't affect him too much. All right, Malanka's getting benched. He ends up bicycle kicking it, and I mean it did get to a corner, but still, Lazar now with it. Another shot. So we are leading it in shots, but still. All right, we did change that. Get another corner here. Still nothing. Gelhardt now with it to Lazar. To Kurodia, back. What are they doing? Kurodia now with the chance. Gets turned away. Oh my god, we're going to get a counter here. Curtis gets it. Oh my god, this is a heart attack. 80th minute. We have 12 shots on target. We concede a corner here. We still can't get anything though. And they're just wasting time. You can tell. Capriel now turns it away. This tie is going to hurt us. Capriel to Carlos. No wasting time. Eshveri to Gelhardt. Come on, we got this. Oh my god, why would he even do that? That is so stupid. I don't even know what team we're resembling right now, but okay, that shouldn't really even count as a shot. Alright, we're going to demand more, because I can't take this. 20 shots, 12 on target. Come on, someone attack him here. Carlos now with it, so they just clear it back to us. And then Gelhardt now with it. Come on, Gelhardt, finish it. Gets another corner, another shot on target, looks like. Jesus, no one can finish, though. There we go, finally! And it's Malanka. Of course it's Malanka that ends up getting it. We're going to go back to positive here. Bumps us up to 13. Jesus. So Malanka finally gets ahead to it. or at least gets it pretty accurately there. So that should be the winning goal. But we're still going to stay positive though. We might want to bump down Tati though from where he is. Might do this right after this one. Let's change that up. So we'll put in Tati's probably 43, I'm imagining, and then we'll. Oh no, Gelhardt is definitely 43. Then we'll put swap it with a Chevry here. Yeah, so that should be good. Starting to look nervous coming on, so we can see the corner here. I don't know what happened here. Okay, so we headed away. That's what it is. Did it just replay it for no reason? Okay, so they get the corner here. Their goalie's up too. Capril's just going to hold on to it. 80th minute. I mean, this should have easily been like a 5-1 game. And Chevry with it. Back to Lazar to Tati. Diamande now to Chevry. Played out wide. There we go. Palmer, you better do something. And we get another goal there. Thank God. 3-1. So that's how we play, though. Nice pass from Palmer. And good vision. At least he ends up playing it out wide there. Catches them on the break. And then hits someone, and then Gelhardt ends up managing to finish. So it's a good thing he didn't want to come off. I'm very proud of him. And we go up 3-1. We move up to 10th spot. So goal differential is definitely going to be a huge factor. Move up to 10th spot, and yeah, why would we take him off? We're going to leave him on. Even if he has to miss a little bit longer. Because even if we can see now, it's still fine. Capril just keeps it. And Kirodia now with it to Samu. Now we just have to play keep away. It's dying seconds. Kirodia now with it, and that is all she wrote. Turn from being pretty pissed off to an overall good performance. Our XG was almost 4 goals. So like I said, it should have been an absolute smashing. They didn't get a shot on target in the second half at all. So good job, everyone. Managed to play through adversity, and we will take that. And then I think the next game that we end up having to play, I'll have to look at it. But we'll end up playing the in-between, and then we'll just jump to the Monaco game, and hopefully we can get a result there as well. We managed to overcome adversity, and I think we can do it once again against Monaco. And here's our squad for the Monaco game. We have Capril in goal, Carlos, Kirodia, Diamande, and Malanka as our back line. We have Samu and Lazar are going to start as our mid there, and then we have Astanis and Echeverry and Luca as our attacking mid, and then Basler is going to get the nod up front. I do kind of want to mix this up a little bit. It does show that he could play defensive mid. I think we kind of want to stretch it out a little bit. Kind of go back to the old formation that we used to do. Maybe we'll take off Lazar and put in someone like Wharton. Yeah, I think we might do that. All winning. So we'll do support, and then deep lying. We'll get him to defend. I think that should be able to get us not overrun. I feel as though this team has a lot of speed, much like a lot of French teams. We just gotta kind of anticipate for it. This is an away game as well, so you never know. We can always make adjustments at half if we really need to, but we played with this formation most of last season, and it did manage to get us #1 place. So we did switch it up towards half the season once it started getting stale, and once we end up having better players to play in the more mid roles than the defensive mid, because Nipin came on as well. We definitely wanted to incorporate him a little bit more than what we were doing before. And I mean, we're playing mostly with attacking mids anyways, so I mean, why not? We might be able to actually dictate some of the tempo. Inter Milan and Leverkusen are tied now. We are currently in 14th, and Monaco's in 20th. Should everything stay the same, we're also okay with the tie here. I wouldn't be too upset with the draw, but we will be pushing probably towards the second half if we can't get something early on. If we end up scoring first, then this is going to be even better. But I do have all the trust in our four attacking options there, and then even ball winning midfield as well. But if we end up finding ourselves having to come back, we'll put in Lazar. But this is one of the better defensive tactics that we end up using. Oh my God! There's no way that's a penalty. Absolutely no way that's a penalty. It looked like a clean tackle to me. Of course, penalties awarded. This is already a nuisance here. Come on, we better save it. And we do. Capriel managed to save it. Yeah, we're winning this game no matter what. I don't know why everyone's all grumpy. But we could see the corner. Capriel gets it. Yeah, Capriel's already a 7.6. Save penalty is huge. All we have to do is just keep the momentum going. They got they got an opportunity there. That was our only shot, really. And Echeverry now to Wharton. Now we just got to do something offensively. We can't not have any shots on target. Oh my God, that was so dumb. Sam just passed it all the way back to the goalie. Do we not? Do we want this to be 0-0? Romero now with the chance. Passed it to Bazar. Bazar, oh my God, I don't even know what happened there. But somehow went to Echeverry and we couldn't bury it. Just disappointing. But we have two difficult challenges after this. We really need this this one win here. It doesn't look like we're going to get it. We did have that one chance, but I mean, still pretty stale, I would say. Just no finish on it. Looked like Bazar hit the post. And I mean, no challenges. Looked like no one's challenging anyone. I don't know where my right back is, but they're playing two inside. They're leading in XG. It's basically telling us that they should have a goal already. I mean, they should with the penalty, but a chance there, but it gets tipped away. We're still at the bounce. I'm surprised that no one's really showing up for this game, though. It's like no one in Monaco really wants to see this. So many empty seats. This wouldn't happen if we were at home. Which I never thought I'd say that, but yeah, there wouldn't be any empty seats. We almost can see that Malonka blocked the shot, but it looked like it was destined to be an own goal there. And Golovin now with it. We end up clearing it. Astanis now has it. I doubt the highlight continues. Yeah. And then we just find a way to pass it right back to them. Just that one offensive chance. I mean, we could easily be up 1-0 too. Now we're on 35 minutes in. Samu still has yellow and just dispossessed so easily. What's the point of being a deep lying playmaker if you can't even... or a ball losing midfielder, I guess. I think he was the more defensive player. So, yeah, a ball losing midfield right there. And so is Wharton. So our midfield is just trash. Just don't get caught on a run here, and we'll be happy. But at first, what looked like our highlight ends up being their highlight. Diamande ends up kicking it away. Sammy looks like he's tired, and that's kind of crappy because him and Astanis are probably the two that are going to have to come off. Also Malonka as well. But I wouldn't really rate Malonka's performance as being too dominant right now. But yeah, they're coming in with it. They only really have that one shot on target though. So say what you will. And they want Palmer to come on for Echeverry. You've got to be kidding me. That's not a good switch. Oh. Oh my God. I think we need to show everyone. Okay, whatever. I never like using his, but he feels he can shake it off. Why isn't his like we already just looking at this, we already know who has to come off. But you know what? Let's put in Curtis now. Feels like Gector's gonna have to come in. So Curtis is gonna come in for Malanka. And then it says he can shake it off, but I kind of doubt. We'll give it around 5 minutes to see if his health goes back up. But I imagine it should have at halftime. That looks offside. My God, someone like Diamande makes a mistake like that? You gotta be kidding me. 65 million there. Ends up costing us a goal. Do you not even... My God. Alright, we're changing everything now. I can't watch this. You know what, we'll put Nipin in here. We'll abandon the defensive mid, that's for sure. And Carlos. Yeah, we'll put on Gector here. So that's 3 subs. We still need to make 2 more. Pajola looks like he has to come off. And I'm not even sure who we're going to put in that place. You know what? Bazar apparently can play mid, I think. I guess not. So I'll put Gelhardt there for now. And we might end up swapping them after. Yeah, of course, that's the reason why we're doing these subs. We're going to demand more now. I can't believe we can see it like that. Curse now to Luca. To Warren, back to Luca. Let's cross it in here. Try to speed his man. No cross. We're just going to play it in. Samu now at the... Samu can't put one on target, eh? Huh. This one looks like a for sure loss for us. I don't even want to play the rest of the game. I already know we're going to lose. Kurodia to Samu. To Gelhardt. Back to Kurodia. We're just going to waste time now. See, it took like 18 steps to do the exact same pass. Back to Curtis. Oh no. Oh, let's bring our goalie into it. I don't know why this is a highlight. Nipin now with it. And no one can put it on target. Why even play if we have 1 shot on target? This is something, that's for sure. Desassi now with it. Why don't you score? We end up closing on 53 minutes, and there's tons of highlights in that span, but no shot on target throughout that whole thing. And Interzao up 3-0 or 3-2. Oh my God, this is just disappointing to watch. We did make all our subs except for 1. Bazar's coming off though. He hasn't done anything. And I guess Palmer's going to come in for him. I didn't even realize Hall was there. Come on, demand more here. Oh my God. Well, Gelhardt doesn't do much up front either. Diata. Let's change the increase tempo. I don't even know if we want to shoot on sight. Almost conceded 1 more. Jesus. It looks like Sam is going to have to play the whole game here. Let's go a bit attacking. And we'll go full attacking around the 80th minute. But I think it's going to be a little too late. We're gonna lose this game. I'm not even optimistic that we're going to be able to get a tie. This team just doesn't show up in games like this. We can beat all the crappy teams, but just a small adversity, even 1-0. It should have been 2 too. But Diamande makes 1 mistake, and I already knew that as soon as he made that mistake, we weren't going to win. I thought we were going to actually have a chance once we saved that penalty, but I don't know. This team's not as deadly as what we used to be. But now Wharton with it finds Palmer. Can this be it? Oh my God! No one can shoot it on target. It says tips over, but it didn't even go for a corner. Their XG is around 3. Ours is barely at 1. Still 1 shot on target, though. Come on, Nipin. Oh my God. Palmer now with it. Warren at least put on target. You know what? Let's clap that. We managed to get a 2nd shot on target. And we almost scored there too. I will give them that. So at least they're amping it up. We're gonna go very attacking now at 85. Let's encourage now. Let's see if that changes anything. We have the same amount of shots on target though, but theirs are apparently more deadlier than ours. We find ourselves in 16th. Now we really need a result for the other two games. This is the very end. Oh my god. The highlight is now. You gotta be kidding me. If he gets a red, I swear to God. Warren makes a challenge, but it didn't really matter at the end of it. We end up losing this game 1-0. Luke and Palmer are apparently the only ones that showed up. Yeah, I don't... yeah, I don't like what I saw from this team. And I really don't. It wasn't very good. We could have secured a spot. Now we have to really fight for it. And let's check the next team that we have to play against is it's way down there. So we'll play the Southampton game, and hopefully we can get a better result for that one. Let's jump to that, and hopefully we can actually get the goals going because this goal drought is really affecting us. So let's jump to that game and see if we can hope for a better result. And for our bounce back game against Southampton, we have Capril in goal, Carlos Curodia, Gector, and Malanka. As our back line, Lazar and Nipin are going to get the nod. Nueri, Palmer, and Luca are going to get the attacking mid there, and then Bazar is going to start up front. I kind of want to take Bazar off. I really do. He just didn't perform very well. Kala, we're going to leave there. Val, we're going to take off. Anyone that's going to another team after, why are we going to play you at all? Van Persie, we're not going to do that because I think if we end up playing him one more game, we end up having to pay him like a significant amount more. I think he's making like 25K. He'd be making around like 70 or 67 or something like that. So it doesn't really make sense for us to even entertain playing him. Southampton has 1 win and 1 draw in their last 5, and I don't think ours is that much better. We have 3 wins, 2 losses, and really hoping to make up for the loss of the last game. And starts with their highlight, and hoping it just ends very soon. It doesn't look like it is. It looks like it's a very prolonged one. And Nueri ends up, he's not going to get booked, I don't think. A calculated foul, I'll take that. Southampton's in 12th place though. Mid-table team. And Gector with the interception to Palmer. Palmer, this is his chance to really show us whether or not we're actually going to sell him or not. I feel as though we have to financially, but if he ends up proving to us that he can rotate within like a three-time attacking mid, we might even move Echeverry or Almeida to the wing, or even as a striker at this point. Wan-Bissaka with a lot of highlights within 5 minutes here. And Easy can't quite get on target. We could easily be down 1-1. And Arsenal's down 2-0 to Everton. That's insane. Tottenham's up 1-0. I mean, this is definitely our game. And oh my God, Man City looks like they lost 1-0. We're probably the last game of this. Yeah, we need to desperately. You know what? Let's go for more of a positive outlook on it. We've already done 7 fouls. That is insane, and no bookings yet. And they have 2 shots. Nothing. This looks like it's going to be a 0 highlight game. A lot was happening in the first 5 minutes. Romero now with it. Finds Lazar. Shoots it to no one. Shoots it right at him. And another highlight here, only for us to intercept it. Such weird. Palmer loses it. Yep, Palmer's getting sold for sure. Malanka intercepts it. Luca somehow finding a way down the wing. Back to Palmer. See if he can make up for his malfeasance before. Gector now with it. can't seem to find who to pass it to. Instead of putting it on the ground, he ends up crossing it in. Now to Malanka. Back to Luka. And Luka going for a little bit of run. To Palmer, to Bazder. And nope, why would he? Of course he's offside. Offside by a mile. 33 minutes in, and we haven't really tested them at all. Gonna demand more. I have a feeling we're gonna concede here. Capriel managed to get to it. It said brilliant save, but it didn't really look like it required that much of a effort for it. And we at least got the one shot on target, but still our XG is 0.03. So you tell me. Looks like we're going to have some pretty sizable changes, and we finally got our first booking after 14 fouls. And somehow Southampton has our number as of right now. No. No. Yeah, this isn't good enough. What the hell? We will make substitutions if we have to. Even though Luka looks like he's performing well, he is definitely one of those guys that's on my list for sure. And no highlight again as of yet. This is it's incredibly frustrating, I would say. We do get a chance here. It's the difference between subbing someone and not. Lazar, no one gets to it. Malanka, now Palmer. Of course it's not a goal. Gets turned away. This looks like it's, I don't know, I don't even want to look at our schedule to show how bad we've been recently. Palmer kicks it away. And it's not looking too good for us. I mean, we do dominate most of the highlights, but nothing's really happening with it. Nueri now with a chance, loses it immediately to Wamsaka. Why wouldn't you just try and get rid of it? That's he runs it all the way down the side and then just immediately loses it. And we give up on it. Lino gets slide tackled by Malanka. And Capriel at least gets to it. But I think I've seen enough from a lot of these players. So Nueri apparently is still healthy, but we're going to move you to the right wing. I think that's where he could play. And we're going to take him off. I've seen enough. Nipin also looks like he's tired, but apparently motivated as well. I kind of want to take Bazder off, but okay, let's do a massive switch here. We're going to put him in where Nipin is. We're going to put in Gelhart. And Palmer we're going to leave for now. Actually, you know what? We're going to put a Zune in. Even though Zune has been upset with us because of Champions League, which he's going to get a spot if he manages to calm down. But I think we picked Solace instead of him, and Solace is going to be leaving anyway, so it's going to open up another spot. Bazder now is going to prove me wrong. Can't get it on target. You need to go. Anyone know anywhere that Bazder can go? I will gladly drive him there myself. So if whatever team wants to pay his transfer fee, I will give you a free transfer from him to your club, because this is how many games that he's like, it's like everyone's on a rut at the exact same time. Wow, top corner, we should be down 1-0. I'll say it. And we're gonna do something after. Stannis now to Gelhart. Play it through, Jesus. Oh my God. Stannis now running down the wing. Oh my God, you better score. Finally a goal. Finally a goal that we can be happy about. Carlos is coming off now, and I might even take Malanka off. Curtis can come in for him. So we'll swap our D now. And Augusto. Oh, apparently, yeah, we'll swap this up. Kirodi is going to play at the left back. And we'll just leave it at that. Those are all our subs. So no one gets sent off, no one do anything stupid. Oh my God, we're going to concede immediately after. Good force of the throw-in. And geez, looks like it's going to wind down just a little bit. 65th minute. Stannis is the only saving grace of this game. And I guess Kurodia now. Curtis, yeah, mark Leno, or tackle him hard. Just not in the box. 72 minutes, and again, it's just a one-score game. I don't like these ones. Marty, good interception. There we go. Pedrola almost got it. I'm not even going to be mad at that one. That was a very nice play all around from everyone. I mean, XG's there, but we're making at least the most of our shots count. And we're showing up when we have to at the end. Ito, I thought he played for Brighton, but I guess not. A massive clearance here. Everyone just watches it. Gector now gets to it. Capriel with it. Let's make this highlight count. Kurodia now with it to Lazar, to Stannis. Stannis still has legs here. Just play it off. There we go. Azun now with it. Azun also could play left wing. And now Nweri back to Gelhart. See, this is how we play, guys. We're playing much better when we do it like that. I already told Curtis to mark him. But again, 1-0 is not really a convincing one. I know our game was like 2 days ago. But still, not scoring in that game and then only scoring 1 in this game is not it's not the Luton that we've been accustomed to. But we are top of the league, though. And rate to Capriel. Thank you. We will take that all day. And they're just pressuring him. Now Gector gets it. To Nweri. To Gelhart. There we go. Let's go on the counter here. Pedrola, now just beat your man. Cross it in. There we go. 2-0. Gelhart off the mark there. But yeah, Pedrola showing exactly why we've had him for as long as we have. We're not loyal to all players, but the players that do stuff like that, we're obviously going to show our loyalty to. So that rating's not very good in terms of your loyalty, but like we've kept a decent amount of these players for a while. Even Azun we've kept for a while. Curtis for sure. So it's like we just don't keep the players that don't perform. And Bazzer is starting to get on that list. He does perform against teams that don't matter, but when it does matter, he's not doing it. Like Gector's doing, I'd say he's doing pretty well. Despite it being really a 6.9, I'd still say he's doing decently. And even Kotchap's actually doing pretty good as well. Despite the fans not wanting us to sign him because they think that he's cursed. Because every single team that he's been on has been relegated. Now Curtis with it to Nweri. Come on. Nweri, we have a chance that we can get him in the summer if we want. But we just end up grabbing him just to see if we can get a better look. Kotchap with a chance there, but it gets blocked by Junior. He just ends up grabbing it. Our XG's at least 2. Now Nweri, extra time, ends up losing it. We're going to get caught in this counter for sure. We get it back. Good job. Gector now with it, but that was terrible. Wow, offside. We count ourselves lucky there. I will definitely say that. Curtis now with a chance. Let's see, cross it in to Bazzer, to Stannis. Stannis did everything there. I wouldn't really say Bazzer did. 6.4 rating for him. And Pedrola has 8.9. Even Gelhart has 7.7. And he's at least shown up when he ended up coming on. We'll take that. Yeah, we were way too comfortable. Kotchaps apparently appeared uncertain. You know what? Let's go to individuals then. Let's tell him that he did a good job. There we go. He appears unsure at least. But at least he's not upset. Azun seemed demotivated. Sure. He seemed to gain focus. We'll take that. So at least we managed to build on the broken promises there. So Luton now 39 points. We're 5 points clear. Liverpool, what ended up happening with that game? So it looks like yeah, they lost 1-0 to Tottenham. Arsenal also lost to Everton. This is like the perfect storm here. And then Man City loses to Wolves. Jeez, it's like they want us to win the league. And Tottenham, I mean Tottenham is now in the hunt for sure, but Chelsea's starting to get out of it, and also Arsenal. But that Everton loss is going to be huge. So we managed to stay up top of the league. But we'll take a look at our next schedule. So we'll probably come back for January there. We'll do a whole transfer window special as well. But it's going to be in a couple weeks though, because I'm off for the next 2 weeks, so I probably won't post another video for a little while. But I'll definitely end up doing this as soon as I get back, and we can start doing regular episodes again. But we'll come back for the transfer special, and hopefully we can kind of turn this a little bit around. So it's either we end up winning or we end up losing. There's no in between. There's no such thing as ties for us. So we'll end up doing that in the next couple weeks. And thank you for watching. Until next time.